Hey chickies! Here at Oh My Gosh Polish, mistakes will be made. As per usual, it'll be loads of fun, so you should totally subscribe now. Okay, so today we're doing something a little bit different. Today we are going to, I issued myself a challenge when I saw initially Sally Hansen's Colour Therapy polish called Slicks and Stones. I really did think that it was a complete dupe to Max Factor's Fantasy Fire, which was really, really popular back in like 2011, 12, 13. Like everybody just loved it. We were all trying to find bottles of it. I actually bought probably about 10 or 15 bottles of it. I ended up giving a lot of them away, but I still have one. So yeah, let's get into it. I really hope you like it, and I hope we learn something. Now, I think you've already noticed that in the thumbnail, I did actually put another bottle of polish there, and that is Chanel's Taboo. I happen to have a bottle because my son bought me one for my birthday a couple of years ago. But when I was thinking about doing this, all of a sudden I thought, oh my gosh, because I remember using Taboo for the very first time and thinking to myself, gosh, this looks like a lot like Fantasy Fire. So I thought I'd throw that one into the dupe challenge, or not dupe challenge, but the dupe question mark as well. So traditionally, we always used to put Fantasy Fire over a royal blue polish. I used to use Sinful Colours Endless Blue, and I believe that you can still get that, but I'm going to be using today Keister Black's Monarch. I love this blue polish. It's basically another dupe. Basically, they're dupes of each other, I guess. I don't know which one came first. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, yeah. So that's why I'm using Keister Black, but you can by all means use Sinful Colours Endless Blue if you can't get a hold of Keister Black. Okay, so I'm doing 2 thin coats of Monarch on all of my nails. And yes, I'm giving you a nail cleanup porn in this video. For those of you who do love it, enjoy. For those of you who don't, please skip ahead now. Okay, so first one is Sally Hansen's new colour therapy shade called Slicks and Stones. Now I'm going to, the consistency of these polishes vary from bottle to bottle, like quite markedly, to be honest. This one, I think you could probably get it opaque in one coat over your nail without having anything underneath it, but because we're putting it over the blue, I'm taking a little bit of it off the brush, but you can see it's got a lot of blues and purples in it. So here we go. Okay, so that was Slicks and Stones, and now we're going to move on to Chanel Taboo. And as you can see, this is I think actually when I was doing this, I was thinking, well, actually, I think this is more of a dupe for Slicks and Stones rather than Fantasy Fire, because even though the little glitter particles in this polish are smaller than Slicks and Stones, the consistency of the polish is very similar. Not quite the same, but very, very similar. And now I'm putting this one on my pinky. Now to Fantasy Fire, the one that I, pretty much started this whole dupe question in my head. I'm sure it didn't start in anyone else's. I think it was just mine. Anyway, so the consistency of this polish is markedly different than the other two. I've forgotten just how thin this polish is. It's almost like the consistency of water. It's very, very thin, and as you can see, it doesn't have as much blue and purple. It's got more of an orange sort of feel to it with a background of purple. It's very strange, but looks absolutely gorgeous over this royal blue. Now, as you can see, the consistency of the polish, the look of the polish is completely different. So Max Factor is definitely not a dupe, but I believe that Taboo and Slicks and Stones are almost a perfect dupe. Not quite, but almost perfect. Now next I'm going to obviously top coat all of the nails. As you probably know, I'm sure that you all do, when you top coat polish, sometimes the whole thing changes, but for me and this particular one didn't change much at all. It's my end sort of not prediction, my what's the word when like you, I'm not Bill Nye the Science Guy, obviously, so I don't know the proper words, but my conclusion is that most definitely the Chanel and the Sally Hansen are dupes, or like close as you can possibly be, and the Fantasy Fire is definitely not a dupe. Absolutely not. So I guess in an awkward kind of way, I have made it known to you all that if you are unable to get yourself a bottle of Chanel Taboo, because I believe it's kind of hard to get these days, you have an alternative which is a lot cheaper and maybe a lot more readily available. So try and find a bottle of Slicks and Stones, and that can be your substitute for Chanel Taboo. Yay! Although we all know that that's not really the point, is it? Because you just want to have Chanel polish because it's Chanel polish. And that's it for this one. I really hope you liked it. If you want me to do this kind of thing, in the future, by all means, let me know down in the comments below, and let me know what you thought of this video. I always like to read your comments, and I like to reply as quickly as I can. Sometimes I'm a little lax in that, but I do try. Anyway, thank you again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, chickies. Oh, and thank you for subscribing, and thanks for that delicious thumbs up. Oh, and don't forget to go and watch my previous video, and please subscribe. It's free. Okay, I'm going now. Bye.